Boom! Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing video! Where obviously, if you couldn't tell, this time it's Lillie. Or technically it's meant to be Lively Lillie. But for some reason on this one, on the Figma, it's only Lillie. Whereas on the Nendroid, which I don't quite have yet, it is Lively Lillie. Because there's the old app, whatever. Anywho, let's have a look at this box. Cute Lillie. Lots of different poses. Also, you can pose her with Serena? I think it's Serena. Oh, and just to add this in here, I realised after recording that totally was saying the names wrong. It's not Serena at all. It's Mizuki and Celine. So, every time I say that wrong, just pretend I'm saying the other name. Cool. More poses. Nebby. Nebby. Alright, let's get this baby open. Alright, so going through what we've got, we have a little bit of plastic, which if we unwind is the little Figma bag, which I adore that they give you these. Don't know why the other series don't give you them, but I love that there's a little thing to keep all your parts. We have instructions. Basically, yeah, if you want to know how to do things. Oh, looks like the bag actually pegs on, which is interesting. We have them in Japanese and English. We have the stand and the many hands. Strangely enough, two of them are a different colour. Oh, that'll be because those are Serena's hands. Alright, we'll get to that later. And certainly the piece de resistance. I have to move the camera down. Lillie! Move the camera too far down. There, fixed. So, normally they don't have one massive bit of plastic. And you can have that, which you can either just easily tear off or you can remove the hair and do it. Let's see. Nice range of movement on, if it's really windy, on the hair. It seems a little stiff, but that's fine. Alright, can we stand you up? Probably can if I got the posing right, but not quite. Soft material skirt, which is pretty good for posing. It's separate there, so that should be good for, pretty much any pose. Soft on that, although it's not detachable, which I actually expect it to be. I'm glad it isn't, because I hate, too many detachable parts. Generally, it's a pretty simplistic figure, but then again, it's a Pokemon person. It's meant to be simplistic. Let's get on the accessories, then we'll get to some poses. We have her bag. It's a bag. We have Clefairy doll, which is a nice little extra, which is funny that if you've played the games you understand why they've included it, but it's a funny addition that they didn't really need to, which I quite like. I'll leave you to last. Let's show them. We have the sun and the moon flutes. I'm sure that's what they were just called, the sun and the moon flute, which I didn't realise have different designs on them. It's quite nice. The printing's overall pretty good on them. Not perfect, but good. We'll show them in use in a bit later. I'm not going to take that out. We of course have Pokeball. If I take that out, that'll be gone forever. Happy face. Come on. Grumpy Puss. I really should have done that in the first place for this bit. Ah well. Little Grumpy Puss face. I may as well go back and show all these again. Again, it's Figma stuff is generally always really nice. And obviously this is no exception. And you can see like there's tiny little bits where the paint isn't. And if you look at it from this side, for the moon one especially, it looks really but then again, that's not really their fault, that's just the way it was designed. But yes, most important of all, almost as important as Lillie, which is funny because so this includes the sun and the moon flute, which means that this is set in the games, not the anime. So this is game Lillie, but includes Cosmog or Nebby. Ooh, I really like that. I didn't notice that the hands, I suppose you could say, are translucent, or I suppose semi-translucent, and that's really nice. Because also, if you haven't seen it, I recorded a video where I did the Nendroid, the first Lillie, in our original outfit, which comes with a Cosmog, but that isn't like this. And I really like the translucentness to it. Also, big old hole in the back. Ooh, we're a little out of focus there. Big old hole in the back for attachment to stand. And yeah, that's all of our accessories. Well, I mean, unless you count the bit for attachment, which I may as well do now. Or is it the other? No, it's definitely not the other way around. Ooh, that's a bit too tight. I'm not comfortable with that, especially with the thin bit of plastic. Give me a second. Okay, so that took a lot more force than I was comfortable using. I mean, it's on now. I God hope it never comes off, because I don't want to risk that again. There was several times where I thought it was going to snap, which is a shame, because now that it's on, this is actually a really good way to display Nebby. You know, the only thing that would have made this figure better would have been if you could have had replacement faceplates for Nebby. So like the shocked look, an angry look, or basically like the same kind of face as Lillie makes, sort of thing. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get to actually some poses. So while we're doing this, may as well show. Oh my god! The simple process of replacing a face. Easy peasy. And I did that off camera, so well done me. Now I wanted to show this off mid posiness. So basically, because of the fact that the bag pegs into the back, it means that you obviously can't use the back peg. So they have a specific piece which goes at the bottom, so you can still do posing, which is nice forethought. Better than having it like there. Better having it like there, because then it's a lot more obvious. Having it on the bottom here makes it far less noticeable, if you get what I mean. So to start off with a really simple pose, we have Lillie with the backpack on, holding with the holding on to the straps, which I have to say, outside of this kind of pose, this works quite nicely with the bag. But if you're not using the holding the straps pose, I feel like the straps are a little bit too loose, like they're too big and they just kind of stick off a bit weirdly. Just a little problem, but then again, it's hardly a massive problem, especially since you could pose it in this way. Although getting the bag straps into those hands is really awkward, depending on how you want to do it. You could try going for like a... Well, I tried to go for like a low hug sort of thing, but it doesn't really work with that. I mean, it's not bad, but getting any of these posable figures to be low is kind of difficult because, well, knees. You can have a cute hugging pose, yes, which you could do with Nebby, but I'm too scared of taking it off that again to show that off, which is a shame because I think that would be quite cute. You can of course have a nice puffed up cheeks angry Lillie, which doesn't look quite as... angry as I would have liked. It depends on which angle you have it on. From that angle, it doesn't look... It looks more chubby than angry. Does that work a bit better? From straight on, it really depends on what angle you look at it. But still not bad. Just something I noticed. And of course, how could we not end without showing using the bonus part? Well, I say bonus parts. The extra hands and using the sun and the moon flute with Serena and Lillie. Which does look really nice actually, displayed like that. Although it was really, really difficult to get them in that position. And like to have it lined up with the mouth. And I mean it's not that difficult. But it took us at least a minute or two. Yeah, I don't know why. I just wanted him in the shot. So, yeah, that's the Lively Lillie, or just, I guess, Lillie Figma. Pretty good. I quite like it. It has a lot of posing potential. And I feel like it's a little bit better in terms of posing potential than Serena was. But at the same time, I don't know if I think it's better. I definitely dislike the bag, which is a shame. But obviously you could display it without the bag, so that's not the end of the world there. So, yeah. I adore this. This is like amazing, super best, brilliant ever, bestest thing. Stick. Come on, get off. Stick you two in the background as well. Why not? Oh no, you fall over. Yay, lovely. Lay! Anywho, now I'm just enjoying posing them, so I proved my point. Anywho, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more unboxingness. Bye bye!